Barrister, we're talking about the school feeding program before we went on the break.
Yeah,
in 2024,
Esther.
in August of 2024, the federal government told us they were relaunching that initiative. But right now, that we're being told that it's not active.
It cannot be active because that place is like a cesspool of corruption. That is why I told you that it was never meant to succeed, Esther. It was never meant to succeed. Look, all these ad hoc arrangements, cash transfer, social investment program, these things can never pull people out of poverty. It can never, Esther. It can never. Because check, all the while Tinubu was doing all these things, Esther, what happened? We inherited 41% from Buhari poverty level. Now it is 63%. With all the interventions, so it's now 63% poverty level in Nigeria. And so, do you need anybody to tell you that your interventions are not working? No. Do you need anybody to tell you? And then you stop. There should be a better way of doing things. Like I mentioned the other time, Esther, when you want to do something of this, you call people. There are experts who do this thing. You have social welfare in America. Is that not true? Most people that go to America, in fact, they live on those things. The government planned in such a way that it has never failed. Since 1935, it has never failed, Esther. Why not call experts? Go and learn from people who have been doing it. How did you do this thing? You study, you understudy people who have been there.
Well, Barrister, you are very right about the poverty level. 63% of Nigeria's population lives below the poverty lines. An estimated 140 million Nigerians are living in multi-dimensional poverty. Out of an estimated 220 million of Nigerians, you have 140 million Nigerians in multi-dimensional poverty. And at least 63% of Nigerians are living in this multi-dimensional poverty, lacking access to basic necessities like healthcare, education, or even clean water. Poverty levels rose from an estimated 56% at the earlier period of this administration in 2023 during the early stages because of the supposed major economic reforms being conducted by this administration and the petrol subsidy removal to 63%. So why have they not rejigged their economic policies if the policy data and percentage is on the rise?
Because they are lacking the manpower. Esther, I told you here.
Who is lacking the manpower? The FG.
The government.
But if the government says, we have supporters who call into this program to tell us that his economic reforms are the best. Why you now have a situation when he came on board, it was at 53%, now is at 63%. Multi-dimensional poverty, an estimated 140 million Nigerians, 220 or thereabout 210 million Nigerians minus 140 million. That's the kind of increment. So we don't even have an average level. If that is the case, what economic policy indices are you applying that seems to be nosediving rather than resuscitating as you promised?
When you hear sycophants, they are the most dangerous people any government can listen to. Sycophants. Esther, they have led men into the lagoon unknown to them. I'm not joking. Sycophants. Telling you are doing so well. You are doing so well. Don't mind those people. Don't mind, Meanwhile, things are getting bad. That is what is deceiving Tinubu. If not, he would have taken a look at what he's doing and find out whether he's actually in the right direction and stop listening to sycophants. They are busy in this administration. They are very, very busy.
Somebody who works, the leader of Flutterwave says that the presidency is really not aware of what is happening in the politics. You believe so?
Look, Esther.
You believe so?
I think so.
Okay, let's take a listen to this. Let's take a listen.
Yes. I don't even believe in what that man is doing.
I've sat with the president maybe twice, right? Very briefly. What you don't realize about the president, doesn't actually know what's going on. Honestly, how would he know? He's in a motorcade. He's driving so fast, he can't see anything. Right? His phone is not with him. There's an aide. If he doesn't want you to talk to the president, you can't talk to the president. comes to him is scheduled. You can't meet him on the streets. The guy actually does not know anything that's happening in the country. And he has security briefings, meaning he doesn't read newspapers. So all he knows is whatever they give him in that security briefing. 100 million people could have died yesterday. If they don't want him to know, he will not know. I can tell you for free, he will not know. The principal secretary of the president, if he doesn't want him to know something, he would not know what happened.
One day I read in the headline that I said Tinubu's cost big in the economy, and Nigeria economy is expanding. The very next day, the same newspaper turned to another page, especially the backline. I encountered another headline: Nigeria's economy falters as Tinubu loses grip. I didn't know Segun Adeniyi would be here tonight. His last back page on security, I see you have a copy on my desk. Very rich outline. Thank you very much for keeping us very well. I read it all. And one person that is not here, that I read recently at the back page of Guardian, was Lanre Babalola. He was talking on zero road, no electricity. You are alternating generators and all of that. We will be there.
So, Barrister, you heard where Flutterwave CEO is saying the presidency is not wrong. You now heard the president telling us how he reads the headlines.
Yes,
on the mentioned the Guardian newspaper, check the name of the journalist who wrote the report. So, who should we believe? You're going to hear from the president's mouth. He knows.
Yes, he knows. Seriously, he knows. You understand what it is. That's why whenever he wants to talk, he said that I understand your pains, but it will soon be over.
So that means nobody should exonerate him by saying that he's been isolated and doesn't know what is going on, because this counters it. For him to accurately remember the headlines.
I wasn't mentioning the names of the writers.
Exactly.
So he knows. We did it for Buhari. Everybody was exonerating him, this and that.
No, but they came out to tell us it was possible because during the most of Buhari's tenure, he was sick. So it's obvious that they could have presented false narratives. He was literally absent in his administration.
What if he was pretending to be sick?
The Barrister, the wife came out to confirm it. You knew that. You knew what happened after that. In fact, a lot of things were exposed after his then handler died from COVID. Yes, Barrister.
No, a lot will soon be revealed to us about Buhari.
Okay, so Barrister, on the political scene, the opposition, for example, Atiku is asking the president to tell us about his background and his profile. That nobody knows about his background and his profile. I remember asking this question during the World News at 6, and I asked of what benefit will that be at this time to understand the president's profile. And he's also insisting that Baja must resign because of the accumulated corruption cases to close personnel in the cabinet of the presidency. So, Barrister, did Tinubu lie about his profile that we supposedly read out on Google or Wikipedia that was presented to us? And of what use now, though Atiku is asking the right question, but of what use would that be? What controversy would that generate?
One of the principles, in fact, one of the criteria for public office is your identity.
Yes.
True or false?
True. You
must identify the person that want to occupy this office. Is he qualified? Is he credible? Does he have what it takes? These are very important criteria. You cannot bypass it, even in the Western world. That is why whenever anybody wants to be American, they will start from his childhood. They will start from childhood to monitor this guy, know where he's coming from. That's why immediately the man came up, you see on the newspaper, they will publish his profile all over. Everybody will be reading it, In the case of Tinubu, have you read or have you seen any of these things about him, Esther? Please tell me the truth. Have you read or have you seen? In December 2025, when he celebrated your festival for his son, something that is an abomination, I said something here that, look, one day the Tinubu family, the original Tinubu family in Lagos, they will tell us what they are doing with Tinubu in Abuja. They will tell us. because they have kept silent now, pretending as if they don't know what is going on. But I know that a day will come when they will come out to tell us, we don't know this, we don't know that, because a book was published some time ago telling Tinubu to come and tell them his own genealogy in the Tinubu dynasty. You understand? But he didn't answer them. He didn't say anything. And so they kept quiet. They didn't come out to denounce or say anything. No, they kept quiet. Meanwhile, they are enjoying some of the goodies. Is that not true? When Madam Tinubu died here, we saw the burial and everything. We saw what happened. So what are you telling me here, Esther? These are the first things. So when you have given somebody a position that he is not qualified for, Esther, he will mess it up. Esther, he will mess it up. There's no two ways about it. You can't give what you don't have. It's not possible. You can never give what you don't have, no matter how you try. Even if you surround yourself with experts, is that not what they tell you? The experts may be deceiving you, but you will not know because you don't know what they are telling you. You don't even know anything about governance. You don't what they tell you believe, and then in that process you will not do your own. And because they don't believe in what you are doing, they will keep quiet, allowing you to fail. That is just it. So that they will be making the country through you. They will be siphoning money through you. And because you don't have the God to challenge them as a weak person, you will not do anything. If you are strong and you are in charge, nobody will mess up with you now. In fact, your presence will be fear for them. Esther, your presence, is enough to keep them in order. Look at Donald Trump. He's always with his phone. He tweets on the go. He sack his seat off. He's standing up. He just send a text message. Secretary of State. The man he tweet on the go. He doesn't all this protocol. He doesn't have time for it. That is a president that is hands on. Here, do we have such a thing? All this phone and whatever, are you sure Tinubu knows how to operate them? Esther, no, is it possible that Tinubu knows how to operate all those
Well, for what we can tell, the president is asking the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, to investigate top global technology companies and generative artificial intelligence platforms over allegations of anti-competitive practices and unlawful exploitation of the content of Nigerian media organizations. So they're going to investigate X, they're going to investigate Meta, and they're also going to investigate Google. The federal government has asked them to investigate them. This is following a joint petition submitted to the presidency by the Nigerian Press Organization, NPO. A statement issued today by the Director of Corporate Affairs at the FCCPC, Ondaje Ijagu. He said the investigation would focus on allegations against major technology companies, Meta, Alphabet, which owns Google, and X, formerly known as Twitter, as well as certain generative AI platforms.
Is what they tell him that he will follow.
Oh, just
Esther, in this particular case, listen, that he read one newspaper, this and that, does it show that he knows what is going on? No, tell me, does it show? We are talking of critical issues of the polity. He is not aware. He doesn't. If he does, he cannot be behaving in this manner. That's what we are saying here.
Oh,
like all these things that happened under Gbajabiamila and all that. He should have. He should have pointed it out. He should have pointed because he signed that budget. He signed it.
Oh, Barrister, Ali Modi Sharif. On a monitored program just this evening, Ali Modi Sharif is saying that Peter Obi wants to divide Nigeria because Peter Obi called for the resignation of the president, that the president should resign. And so because Peter Obi made that call, he says Peter Obi up to this moment is pursuing the division of Nigeria because he believes in Biafra. And he never condemns Biafra or IPOB as he wants to divide Nigeria. He should come out and say if he doesn't believe in the division of the country. And I heard that these are the narratives being peddled in the northern region against Peter Obi by saying that his ultimatum is to the realization of Biafra and that he never at any point in time had condemned the activities of IPOB.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Esther,
so the big question is what activities of IPOB needs to be condemned, and that anybody who needs to be lead Nigeria is someone that must stand for Nigeria and not for any section.
You can imagine. Esther, you can see people.
That's Ali Modi Sharif.
I am telling you that these people, they think they are clever. So this insecurity that his people have kept Nigeria under for 15 years now. Did he talk about it? No, hold on. Who is actually trying to divide Nigeria? Is it not the North? Is it not the North? I have said it here that if I have the opportunity, if I have the power, no Northern leader will rule Nigeria again. Esther, sincerely speaking, it's just at the South here, I don't know what we are doing. We should have made it, that is a law, that Northern Nigeria, nobody will rule Nigeria again from that place. They should come and tell us why they want to destroy Nigeria. Can you just imagine? The people that are doing this into Nigeria are coming out again to blame us. For what? Look at how they have been pampered. That's why they have the God to open their mouth and say this rubbish. Look at what the Fulani herdsmen and their killer militia are doing to Nigeria. Alimadu Shori did not see it, Abi. Esther, they did not see all those ones, Abi. It's unfortunate, seriously. They know that we here, I don't know what is wrong with us. Nobody is talking to them. I said we should have made it a law that no Northerner can rule Nigeria again. Because if they are not in power and they are behaving like this, imagine when they are in power. That means they will finish everybody in one day.
But he's speaking on behalf of the APC. He's a foundational APC chieftain.
What are you telling me?
And he's not the only one that has been peddling such an information from the All Progressives Congress.
It's not that they don't know how to reply such people. Seriously, Esther, they don't know how to reply them. I'm not joking. You have destroyed Nigeria to this extent and you are still talking. You still have the mouth to talk. Because nobody here is talking to you. Nobody is replying you. These killer herdsmen that are destroying Nigeria, please, where are they from? Is it not from the North? Is it not from the North? So what are they trying to do when they have taken over some swaths of land? And then declared their own caliphate and all that. What does that tell you, Esther? Is it not division of Nigeria? No, hold on, no. Is it not division of Nigeria? Where they have taken some areas and they are now running their own. In fact, they are collecting taxes from locals.
So you know it was Alimodi Sharif that revealed to us that they were the ones who imported Boko Haram to supposedly neutralize Jonathan's administration if he refused to step down. Okay, so it's funny coming from him to say Peter Obi wants to divide Nigeria.
Can you imagine if with him and Kawu Balaje?
Because it's funny that he's even still in the APC. For someone who made such an admittance.
That is how they behave, Esther. They deceive you. You think that they are with you. They are not with you. Esther, they are not with you. Seriously. What their brother Buhari did in office, they are not talking about it. The very division Buhari brought into this country, nobody is talking about it. Nepotism was pro-max under Buhari. Nepotism. He was the one that, in fact, he elevated it to state policy. And Tinubu now took advantage and made something out of it. They are not talking about all this in Esther. It is P2B and the Igbos want to bring Biafra. On what ground? Even when Babangida have written a book on this so-called Biafra in 1966, they are still bent on it. Because we are not talking. Esther, we are not talking enough.
Barrister, we are speaking. What do you want people to do? It's like you're speaking on something and some people want to hang on to that narrative because
Esther,
it gives them an advantage.
Why would anybody accuse the P2B of this type of nonsense? You want to do for what? Have you people not jailed Nnamdi Kanu? Did we riot? Did we protest? No, have you not jailed Nnamdi Kanu and left your killer terrorists that are dealing with you in the north there? You are not talking about it. Shame on all of you that are saying this nonsense. Can you just imagine? A place that is littered with terrorists. I mean, foreign terrorists for that matter. You are not talking about it. You now want to face P2B and Igbos. For what? What have you not done in this country to bring peace? What have you not done, Esther? Just tell me, what have you not done? Yet, they will not let us rest. Every time you look for something to pin the Igbo man there, to bring his name up. For what? Is that how to be united? Look at all the insult and embarrassment we have suffered. Yes, we remain peaceful. Yes, they are not satisfied. Esther, they are not satisfied. How do you justify that somebody will leave the whole land in the north? They will come to the so-called dot in a circle to take their land by force and occupy it and kill the people that are living there. And the northern leaders are not seeing anything wrong in all this, Esther. Can you just imagine? They didn't see anything wrong in all these things. They didn't. Just because we want peace and we kept quiet. Is that not true?
No, the only time the Sultan of Sokoto has spoken is concerning the killing of the Macban leader in Benue. And then he has called out and said his death must be investigated. All the killings, all the kidnappings, he has never said anything about it.
I said we have pampered these people for too long, Esther. Seriously, we have pampered them. That's why they still have the mouth to talk.
Well, that's why there are talks that the president is trying to demystify the need of the North when it comes to winning elections.
And he's doing it the proper way, Abi. This thing he's doing now, is that how to demystify the North? Esther, if I had the opportunity, I will call Northern leaders and say, come. You see this your killing spree. You see this your killing culture. You like killing other people, but when they kill one of you, start shouting. It is either you stop it or we divide Nigeria, everybody go your own way. I will tell them, oh. Yes, you like killing Nabi. Go and stay with it in your northern region. You should not kill one Nigeria again. The day you try it, I will divide this country. Everybody go and be killing yourself if you like killing. We want peace, we want to make progress. I will tell them. Maybe that time they will sit up. Why must we be pampering them, Esther? Why must we? No, tell me, why have we not pampered these people enough? Killer Fulani herdsmen, they don't behave arrogantly. They do things as if they own everywhere. And you are telling me demystify. Even Tinubu is afraid of them. Esther, Tinubu is afraid of them as I talk to you now.
Barrister, let's take
That's why he cannot confront them frontally. He cannot confront them.
There are talks that he's waiting until he wins the next dispensation.
Jonathan did the same thing. He never made it. Jonathan did the same thing. He never made it, Esther. Strike while the iron is hot.
All right, let's take your reactions, ladies and gentlemen. The number to call is 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933. The WhatsApp number to send your messages to is 0817-1756-338. 0817-1756-338. That is the WhatsApp number. All right, 080-3692-9933. That's the number. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma.
How are you, dear? What's your name?
My name is Peter. I'm calling from Lagos.
Oh, Peter. It's been quite a while. Peter, welcome. You're the first caller on the program.
Okay, now I'll be this. Happy New Month.
Same to you.
Good evening, ma. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my dear. How are you?
Bye, sir. For the question, first of all, Manchester, please, you know that man that you brought on last month that was enlightening us of what happened in 1960 about the Nigeria Prayer.
Mr. Awa Ominko.
Please, can you bring him back? He has a lot of questions to answer.
Okay.
So I would love if you should bring him back, because the one that he said that surprised me that day, that Nigeria was sold for 860 something pounds.
Yeah.
That was one. So he has a question. Since then, I have a lot of questions I want to ask him.
All right, he'll be coming on Friday.
To the point is that
Nigeria was bought with
how much Nigeria was bought? How the white man sold Nigeria to their counterparts?
8,000.
Is it 800 and something? Is it 8,800 something?
8,000 something pounds.
All right.
Yes,
go ahead, Peter.
Secondly, and again, please, whenever the voters card come out, please help us to announce it. Me, I've done my own registration.
Okay.
So, and concerning what we are saying about the president, the president does not know what's going on. For him to be talking the way that he's talking, say that you understand the pain. I think Barrister Darlington is right and the other guy is right. He does not know what's going on.
But you heard the president confirm to you the newspapers he was reading to tell you he's following up the politics.
He's not following.
Why didn't he read the budget?
He's not following. Because, okay, let me ask you a question. If he's following, why is Nigeria complaining that he's playing politics? Instead of him sitting down focusing on how to save the country.
So they follow what is going on, but choose what to respond to.
On sitting P2B for the 2027 election, like why are they doing everything in their power to make sure they win the 2027 election if they are really, really good? So it means there's something going on that they are not telling us.
All right, Peter, so thank you so much for calling. 08036929933, 08036929933. The WhatsApp number is 0817175638. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Esther.
Good evening, how are you?
How you doing?
I did fine. You don't come back?
No. Thank you for always asking me about my welfare. You are a darling.
Thank you.
See, we the Jagabanists.
What is your name, Mo?
AB.
AB.
We the Jagabanists. We have the number to bring it back again 2027. We are not telling him to resign. It is the people that did not vote for him that is telling, and we never vote for him. Even if Jesus comes down, that is telling we don't want him to resign. See, let me tell you something. The president, you should give it to him. He knows how to reward people who do good to him. That guy that you are talking about, MC Romo, that guy collected bullets for him. In Lagos Island, when he was campaigning to be governor, somebody shot and he collected the bullet. And later he asked, who is that guy? That is how their relationship started. That's the origin of their relationship. You don't expect him to be that kind of person. He has a lot of people around him like that he has helped. He has made many journalists. See, let me tell you something. There's one thing. You guys always say that you cannot say there's not something that is doing that is not good. Development Commission, have you taken advantage of that seed, that establishment that is set up? The electric bill. See, as a governor, the current president, he wanted to he brought in Aaron to do electricity. You know what killed that thing? There was no legislation from the federal. That time, electricity was in the executive list. And Aaron went away, but that was the first thing he did. Okay, he signed a bill, electricity, and you want to store my security to your state again. I don't understand. Why this so much money, that is so good, that forgives people that go against him. Look at what in his last broadcast with the press call. He said something. He said there was a guy among them there. The guy was writing against him. He still acknowledged that person. I've never seen this kind of person before. Are you getting me?
Yes,
somebody that if you remember in Ojoelegba there one time, there's one police station there at barracks. Army Bounty. He beautified the place. He knows how to pick things and beautify it. Nigeria don't spoil it. See, this subsidy is gone. It's a good thing. You know what it will do? It will give the players, the oil players, opportunity to play and compete. So that that's what we should be talking about. How refineries can come in and compete to Dangote. See, if we continue with that subsidy, Nigeria in 100 years will continue to remain poor. I don't know how to explain this.
You are not rich.
Nigeria is very rich. Are you getting me? But for a long time, we have not been channeling our resources where it's supposed to be. But this man is breaking the fallow ground, which is not easy.
Fallow ground.
God.
Okay.
AB.
Please.
AB. AB, I hope you love your wife as passionately as you love the president. AB, can you hear me? Wait, AB, can you hear me?
No.
I said I hope you love your wife as passionately as you love the president. I hope you express encomiums on your wife as you do the president.
See, there is a reason why I love him. When I was very small, I used to read about philanthropists like Andrew Carnegie, Rockefeller, Henry Ford, many of them. And I saw this man doing the same thing. So that's why I love him. The man, even though I'm so long away, the man has trained journalists, he has trained lawyers, he has trained bankers. Oh my God!
AB. Oh yeah, well done, AB. Good night, huh?
Let me answer this man so that you come out of his psychological problem.
But to him, he doesn't have a psychological problem.
He has. Let me tell you, all the things he said here are hogwash. Philanthropy with which money? When did he start philanthropy? Was it not Lagos State money? Is it his own money? Hold on. Go and check. Tinubu didn't come from a rich background. So where is the money coming from? State resources. How come he's the richest Lagos State governor? How come? Others have ruled this state. How much are they worth, Esther? Is it his money? You can see gullible followers. On the Emron that Tinubu brought, my dear, I will give you an assignment. Go and read it. You see one book written by Erofai. The Accidental Civil Servant. Go to page 83. Go and read what Erofai said there about that Emron and Tinubu Lagos State. Please, because if I begin to tell you, you'll be doubting me. Go and read it. Anybody hearing me now, go and read this book. The Accidental Civil Servant by Erofai. The man is punishing today. Go and read it so that you'll understand. Don't come here and be talking what you don't know. Philanthropy. Look, if Dangote should do philanthropy today, Esther, I will not worry myself because he is doing it from his own resources. True of us.
Hello, Esther.
Good evening. How are you?
So what are you telling me here?
Welcome, Jerry. What's your name, sir?
Mazi came from Ikorodu.
Mazi, welcome. Please go ahead.
Good evening, my brother.
God will lift you up.
Amen.
You live long.
Amen.
And you too, Esther.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You see this country, it's only God Almighty will deliver us. This man is not ready to do anything for masses, honestly. You know, kind this country for mine. See that man, what do you call him, AB. That man should stop calling VOP. He's a useless human being.
No, don't abuse anybody, please. Don't.
Listen to me.
No, sir, don't call in here to abuse anybody. AB is free to express himself. And when he called, he did not insult anyone. So don't call to insult him, please. Thank you. Continue.
He has embarrassed himself.
What?
Hello?
Go ahead.
All right, 0803692. Please don't insult anybody. Pass across your point. Give a logical counter to what he said without making derogatory statements. He did not abuse anybody. He didn't call anybody anything. So you give your own facts to counter what AB said. All right? Hello, good evening. Hello?
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. How are you? Hello? You're breaking, sir. What's your name?
My name is Evangelist Caroline.
Evangelist, please kindly call us back, okay? Your line is really bad. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Esther. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Barrister Darlington.
There with my brother.
I do. Now that we end for Igbo.
Is this Malik?
This is Malik speaking.
Malik, stubborn man. Malik, welcome.
You want to let me go by force.
So, Barrister.
Yes.
You know what amazes me? No matter how tall you are in school, and you did not pass, even though you did not go to nursery school, there's something to remember about ABCD or 1, 2, 3. For you to say someone is a philanthropist, now wow!
I wonder.
Will they forget something for this country?
I wonder.
They take us for a fool.
I wonder.
Malik.
You know what an Englishman call a jester? Even of a jester.
I wonder. These are sycophants that are making noise all over the place.
Oh my God.
He collected bullet for him.
Barrister,
and he's still alive.
Amazing. It's amazing how we praise some people in this country.
Oh.
Look at Alumbodu Sheriff that they call the king of Boko Haram.
Oh.
Now he's saying no, want to divide the country.
Don't mind.
In the same Maiduguri, how many local government can you go to?
I wonder.
In his own, who is dividing Nigeria?
Oh, don't mind
Where did
them,
the Boko Haram started from? It's not because of these people small cannot travel again.
Don't mind them.
We are scared. Who is dividing the country? Because they don't give you something. Because you come from two sides of the coin. Mister, if this country was to be right, so many people have been beyond the ground by now. Not in jail, beyond the ground.
I'm telling you.
It's just a pity. Look at that man that came and said, Majabi Amila did 1 or 2 things that the president were coming to defend him. Now, the Canada General is saying he tried to open the account that was not successful.
Can you imagine?
Do you like English?
Can you imagine? He was not successful.
He went, it was not successful. Do you know that barrister,
yes.
to be sincere, Accountant General, Head of Service, ESS boss, EFCC, Chief of Staff, the presidential spokesperson, do you know by that guy be suspended by now?
Of course.
Very, very true.
Of course.
You know that even this man Akume,
yes, the secretary to the federal government, yes, of course.
People are not very well. You know by that they could have been gone?
Of course. But who will talk?
Try this nonsense in Egypt. Can you try this nonsense in Egypt? Can you try this rubbish in Algeria or Morocco? Can you? We should call US. We should call our backyard Africa here. Even in Ghana, you can't try it. When they were chasing Kenya for South Africa, did we make any voice? We did not say anything. It is now our company to compensate. Look, Nigerians, learn some things from people. When they said they should compensate Nigeria, look at they came out to the street and said, no way. They were all united. They said, no way. Let's come together and say, bad government is enough. AB, how much do you enter Okada now? AB, how much do you buy your soft drink? AB, how much is your picking? If you get how much be in school fees? AB, how much do they buy fuel now? Is a philanthropist.
That is if you have a car.
Go. Subsidy must go. Your tomato for market. AB, let me shock you. Your garlic or your ginger, how much is it for 500 naira? Your watermelon you used to buy, how much is your watermelon? Your pineapple, how much is your pineapple? We shouldn't go too far. They are saying he's trying.
Trying.